have transitioned from one fruitful ministry into the new unknown, what has kept you focused to move forward? Uh, Four things I wanted to talk about. One is prophecy. I personally, I'm not saying it's supposed to be this way, but I personally, for every major change in my life, there was a prophetic side to it. There was prophetic clarity, prophetic words, prophetic signs. And so that was one of the things, was I knew that it just wasn't my good idea. That's one of the things that Wimber said to me when I wanted to go to St. Louis. Have you had any visions? Have any dreams? Anybody told you you're supposed to come there? Didn't know you were anything supernatural? And I said, no. He said, then I want to ask you, don't go yet. I want you. We want a vineyard in St. Louis to be the first one there, but this would be the hardest thing you've ever done. And if the devil can ever get you to doubt that this is not God's will, but just your good idea, that'd be the chink in your armor. For something this hard, as John used to say, big decisions where you uproot your family and move to another place, big decisions needs big directions. And I waited and cried and prayed, and there were the confirmations that came. Secondly, one of the things about going forward for me has been, I look to where God has been blessing in my past that wasn't really planned. And then I see, well, God has been moving me in this direction, doing these things, and that which was kind of just happening by the Holy Spirit, I now become intentional, realizing that the way forward is connected to some of what God has been doing in my past. I'd say a third thing that's kept me as I've made these transitions has been faith that it was God, and that faith that whatever I don't know, He will help me to learn, or if I am not able to learn it, He will bring me the people that I need, which leads to the fourth one. When we started the church in St. Louis, we just, my wife and I, and that's the hardest way to start. Nobody there, no money or anything. I prayed for over 2.5 years, the most I ever prayed for anything, with this great intensity, intentionality. And every time anybody had asked me, what can I pray for you for during that 2.5 years, I'd say, pray that God will bring me a worship team of people who have a heart for Jesus, because worship's our number one priority, and neither Deanne nor myself could lead worship. It's hard to have a church based on worship, and that's your highest priority when nobody's with you that can lead worship. And so part of it is also being able, and this is, I would put this as the fifth, being able to talk about your vision. Because when people join you, all you have is a vision. When they say, what do you have for children? Nothing. What do you have for youth? Nothing. What do you, all these things, what do you have? We don't have anything for that. All we have is a vision. One day we'll have a church, and this will be the qualities of it. This will be what it will look like. And it's kind of like a DVD series or a tape series in the Vineyard early years ago. It's called Writing Your History in Advance. So because if you don't know what you want, it'll always be a fight amongst people collected around you to make it what they want. And so you need to be able to communicate that vision very clearly to keep you on track.